Hi, good evening. Welcome back to the Drummond channel. It is Thursday evening and July 27th, I believe. And I thought I'd get an update out right in the middle of moving and packing our containers in the driveway and all that fun stuff in 100-degree weather. So I'm a little behind the power curve. But a couple of big moves, and I thought I'd just catch up and see where we're at for the week, and that'll be it. We talked about it in the last update. We're looking for this 10-year Treasury note to come down into weekly support, weekly envelope bottom. It's in weekly congestion action. You can see flirting up here with the weekly envelope top and then pushing down through the weekly envelope, or I'm sorry, the weekly PL dot, and moving strongly down towards the low. And we'll have to give it a little time to digest this big move, but perhaps we're going to see, this weekly envelope bottom, and there's also a quarterly envelope bottom right in this area. So that'll start to exert itself if it's going to contain this move down. We'll see that in the coming hours. The interesting thing to note about the 10-year Treasury is this is the last level of support on my chart for yearly on down, yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly. There's nothing in this area down here. So I'm going to be curious to see how it reacts to this lower boundary. But will it free fall past that? I don't know. There's ways to measure that, and if it gets through this area decisively, we'll start using the other tools, Drummond lines on the higher time periods, to see if there might be some support out there that's not visible yet, but we can anticipate it coming into play. As for the Nasdaq, weekly over here on the left, we're at the weekly PL dot the other day, pushing up, breaking through the envelope top, and this is overnight market action mostly. You can see on the daily here, the daily's pushed up through the daily envelope, weekly envelope top, and now it's out here into the farther out resistance area. And this is all taking place until about 8:30 in the morning, when some economic data came out, and we started to see here on the hourly chart this pushing up in these C wave, and then moving into the envelope, and then pushing back up into a C wave, then a C wave up. So how did that play out? Well, it's no secret now that this market reversed. And there's the 10 o'clock bar, and the farther out resistance area holds. And this is your indication that these higher time periods are starting to flex their muscle. So you had a very, very strong hourly bar, closed down, closed inside the envelope below the PL dot, closed inside the envelope up above the PL dot, and envelopes holding here and pushing on down. So there was a lot of action in a short amount of time, and reversal would have been easier to see, obviously, in a 5-minute and a 30-minute combination. I wasn't paying attention to the market today, so I didn't see what was taking place. But the thing to note here is that this box is that monthly, quarterly, yearly resistance area, and that's what's holding right now. And it's starting to manifest as this hourly is now pushing down well below the daily PL dot and closing down here towards the daily envelope bottom. So perhaps we're going to get a close of weekly congestion, which sets us up now for next week, where that would be the upper area of resistance, this area here, PL dot, and a little bit above. So keep an eye on this for Friday. And again, if we get a close into this area down below the PL dot, that's congestion entrance, and that's just adding more value or more weight to the idea that this higher time period, yearly, quarterly, monthly, is starting to push this market down. So that's it for this evening. I hope that helped. I hope you were on the right side of the market today. And if you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll see you next time.